You've handled boardrooms, raised kids, managed crises, but suddenly you can't remember where you put your keys. Your heart races for no reason. You snap at your family over nothing. Here's what no one tells you about your changing brain. Hi, I'm Dr. A. I'm an integrative psychiatrist and lifestyle physician. Last week, Rachel sat in my office crying. I feel like I'm losing my mind, she said. I used to be sharp, now I can't focus. I panic over tiny things. I'm only 42, but I feel so old. Rachel isn't alone and she's not going crazy. What's happening to millions of women like Rachel and maybe you could be related to perimenopause. Let's talk about the 7 most common mental health conditions that occur during perimenopause. Number 1, major depressive disorder. Picture this. You wake up every day feeling heavy and sad, like someone draped a wet blanket over you. Nothing brings you joy anymore. Not your morning coffee, not your favorite show, not even time with friends. This isn't just sadness. This is depression. Estrogen affects how your brain responds to serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine, your brain's happy chemicals. As estrogen fluctuates and drops during perimenopause, it affects how your brain responds to these neurotransmitters. As a result, your risk of first-time depression doubles during this transition, even if you've never been depressed before. But there's something most women don't know. I'll share the hidden trigger that makes depression worse in just a moment. Number 2, generalized anxiety disorder. Your mind races, your shoulders stay tense, you worry about everything, your health, your kids, your job, your future. Decline in estrogen and progesterone levels during perimenopause reduce GABA activity in the brain, contributing to anxiety. GABA, your brain's primary calming neurotransmitter, relies on these hormones for optimal function. GABA is like your internal brake pedal. Without enough of it, your stress response gets stuck in overdrive. Many of my patients describe it perfectly. I feel wired but tired. Number 3, panic disorder. Imagine this. You're grocery shopping, suddenly your heart starts pounding. You can't breathe, your chest tightens, you're convinced you're having a heart attack, but you're not. You're having a panic attack. Hormonal swings during perimenopause trigger surges in adrenaline and cortisol. Your body's alarm system becomes hypersensitive. Unfortunately, many women end up in emergency rooms thinking they're dying. Doctors run tests, everything looks normal, they're sent home confused and scared. Number 4, insomnia disorder. It's 3 a.m., you're wide awake, again, staring at the ceiling. Your mind won't shut off. Up to 60% of perimenopausal women report chronic sleep problems. But here's what's really happening. Estrogen and progesterone help regulate melatonin, GABA, and your core body temperature. When these hormones fluctuate wildly, your sleep architecture collapses. Poor sleep doesn't just make you tired, it increases your risk of anxiety and depression significantly. But there's one sleep mistake that makes everything worse. I'll reveal it shortly. Number 5, adjustment disorder. Your youngest just left for college. Your parents need more care. Your body feels foreign. You're grieving the woman you used to be. This emotional overwhelm has a name: adjustment disorder. Life transitions combined with hormonal chaos create the perfect storm. Your emotional resilience gets stretched beyond its limits. Studies show that many perimenopausal women meet the criteria for adjustment disorder, yet it's rarely diagnosed. Number 6, premenstrual dysphoric disorder, PMDD. Your periods are all over the place, but 1 to 2 weeks before each one, you become someone else, irritable, depressed, anxious. Your family walks on eggshells. PMDD symptoms often worsen in perimenopause as hormone fluctuations become more erratic. Number 7, cognitive impairments, brain fog. You walk into a room and forget why. You search for words that used to come easily. You feel like your brain is wrapped in cotton, even if you're only in your 40s. This isn't early dementia. This is most likely hormonal. Estrogen and progesterone help your brain work well. When these hormones drop and go up and down during perimenopause, your brain has to adjust. This can make it harder to think clearly, remember things, and stay focused. This is because estrogen receptors are found in parts of the brain that control memory, learning, and mood. Many women in perimenopause have trouble sleeping because of night sweats or hot flashes. Poor sleep makes brain fog worse. Anxiety and depression are more common during perimenopause. These mood issues can also make it harder to concentrate and remember things. Hot flashes and stress can increase cortisol levels, which may also impact memory and cognitive function. The good news is that brain fog is often reversible with the right approach. Now, here's that hidden trigger I mentioned earlier. The one thing that exacerbates all these conditions: inflammation. When estrogen drops, brain inflammation worsens. This aggravates every mental health symptom you're experiencing. Traditional medicine treats each symptom separately. Antidepressants for depression, sleep aids for insomnia, anti-anxiety meds for panic. But what if we address the root cause instead? That's where integrative psychiatry comes in. We look at the whole picture: your hormones, your gut health, your nutrient status, your stress levels. Because here's what I've learned in over a decade of practice: when we support your body's natural healing systems, remarkable things happen. Rachel, the woman I mentioned earlier, 6 months later, she's sleeping through the night. Her brain fog has lifted. She feels like herself again. Not through a dozen medications, through targeted nutrition, hormone support, and lifestyle changes that work with her biology, not against it. Here are 3 quick actionable steps you can start today. First, prioritize protein in your meals. Your brain needs amino acids to make brain chemicals. Aim for 25 to 30 grams of protein. Second, get 10 minutes of morning sunlight. This helps reset your circadian rhythm and promotes healthy sleep. Third, consider adding magnesium glycinate before bed. It calms your nervous system and supports deep sleep. Supplements are essential during this menopause transition. This video talks about the surprising supplements women in perimenopause should consider taking for mental and physical well-being.